Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the last entry into the diary of a Dollar General cashier. Because last night around 6:45, I quit my job. And what a feeling that was to just say, thanks for the opportunity, I quit. Because I didn't quit in a blaze of glory. I've been taught better than that to burn down bridges. But I quit in a respectful manner. But either way, I got the fuck out of there. Yesterday, I really didn't care about coming to work because it was my last day. I had to go to work at 4:45, and I was sitting in my room playing Max Payne at 4:55. And then I got up and I went to McDonald's and I sat down. Just ate lunch because I didn't have anything to eat for breakfast that morning except for like a half a bowl of Frosted Flakes. And then I went to work. Got there late. Saw some regulars who come into the store. I gave them a handshake, gave them a nod, being like, it was nice knowing you. Like, the regulars that come to the store that I actually like are really awesome people. And I gave them a handshake, tell them like, this is my last day. It was nice knowing you. And we went on about our day. They congratulated me and they left. Then I got called into my boss's office. Because, oh boy type shit. And he called me in. And he sat me down. He was like, I see you're just going through the motions today. And I'm going to have to ask you to clock out. And I was like, all right. And before he let me go, we had a talk. And one of the questions he asked me was, the managers, like, they don't like working with you. And I'm like, I know. Like, I really had no reason to bullshit him. And we had a good laugh because I honestly just went in there just with like a, whatever. Not a whatever attitude, but like, fuck it, bro. We can be boys for now kind of attitude. So he was like, none of the man just like working with you, right? I'm like, yeah, I know. And then he was like, I know you could have worked so much harder. And he was like, why didn't you put forth effort to work? And I just told him straight up, I was like, I'm not happy here. I'm not happy at this job. I haven't been happy since November coming into this place. And it's not because one of my favorite managers got fired. It's not because the low-key sense of family and comfort I had coming into the job has crumbled. It's that this place just doesn't make me happy, and I don't see the passion for it. And he was like, so why didn't you quit? And I told him straight up, like, in this climate where jobs are hard to find, and I'm making a quarter less than my manager. I was making $9.75 an hour, and that was a quarter less than one of my managers, because I was fortunate and blessed enough to be able to negotiate what I wanted to be paid because they were in a bind. So I was making $9.75 an hour, working 5 days a week, just to sit there and be a cashier. They don't bother me. I don't bother them. They let me get away with doing minimal work because I'm going to be honest. If they wanted me to work, put a write-up form in my face. It's not that hard. It's not only my old managers, it's to the new managers because they're just getting to know me. My old managers knew I hated my job too. We all did. But just our circumstances were different, so I don't know. And I told him straight up, this place just does not make me happy. And I don't have a passion to be here. And why would I quit when jobs are hard to come by? And I make $9.75 an hour working 5 days a week. 5 days a week, 4 days a week, 7-hour shifts, 5 to 7 hour shifts. I take no breaks till I get my full check. And I'm making good money, so why am I quitting? I know better than that. I'm not going to go into a job and demand $9.75 an hour and get it and not have to do the minimal work I have to do. And I know I sound lazy because I just didn't care. Like, I just did not care about coming into work every day, having to deal with people, and not my coworkers. My coworkers are awesome people, especially the new ones that I got to know. I feel like the store is going to be in good hands, no cap, because my boss. I'll explain that later. But just some of the customers who come in here and just hearing what they complain about on the daily. And this is not like anything they told in my face. This is what they told my boss. They're like, oh, he had an earbud in while I was checking out. And if that's the case, I was more than likely having a full conversation with you. It's like I can function. I'm not supposed to have an earbud in. I'm not even going to cap. There's nothing for me to front about anymore. So I know I'm not supposed to have earbuds in. Well, a earbud in. But that store is deathly quiet. And I will actually spaz the fuck out if it gets too quiet for too long. I just don't like that shit. It's just me. Or he didn't hand me my receipt. Like, I don't know. Just petty shit like that. Like, oh, he wasn't talking to me. Or he didn't give me my receipt. Imagine trying to get someone in trouble because they didn't talk to you while they were checking you out. Like, the sense of entitlement and just self-worth. And I'm happy these guys have some self-worth and think they're just supposed to be this center of the room fixture piece that everyone has to glamour and talk over, bro. I'm happy you have that confidence. It's not healthy, but it's confidence. But yeah, they just complain about me about petty shit like that all the fucking time. So I told him that I'm just not happy and I'm not going to put forth effort in a place where I'm not happy about. And he nodded his head and he said, I understand. And I'm just like, retail is not meant for everybody. I can do retail, but I just really wasn't happy. And he was like, are you happy because, or not happy because I came in, or did you weren't happy or like when Stevie was here, your old boss? I was like, I haven't been happy since November, bro. And that's when my old boss, then you came in. So I wasn't happy for a long time here. Let me see, November, December, January, February, March, April, May 17th. Man, that's 7 months. That is 7 months of just going into a place where you don't like, drained as fuck. Like, I was to the point where my mom would see how drained and just tired and just honestly depressed how I was, that she like took note. But we kept on talking. And one thing I learned about my boss is that he's an asshole. As a boss, he's one of the biggest assholes I've ever met in my life. He's a dick. I don't like him, but he gets shit done. And as a person, he's someone I can respect. If I could see my boss on the side of the road, I would not hesitate to say hello. Because he told me something I already knew because I've been playing sports all my life, but being the leader is something that does not get you liked all the time. Being the leader is something that does not get you liked all the time. It does not make you buddy-buddy with everybody. But as long as you're a leader that has respect and can say, I got my job done at the end of the day, that's all that matters. And I knew that. Like, I've seen it almost all my life in sports, school, and with Larry. But, man, we kept talking, and he eventually said, like, you know what, like, I told him, like, straight up, it's like, I'm just waiting to find something that I'm passionate about. Like, I'm 19, I'm 6'4", 260, I can go play sports, I can go play JUCO and work my way up somewhere, I can do my YouTube shit, I can do whatever I want, because I have passions, I have goals, I have shit I want to do. I have people I want to take care of. So I have goals and passions. I just hope I can find what I'm happy about. And we kept on talking. He told me like how much retail has helped him out because he's owned businesses before. Like, essentially he just flexed on me. Like, let's just keep it a buck. He flexed on me. He was like, I was out of college, I was working, I was making $18K a year out of college. I was like, Mr. Larry, that's good because that's what you like. And that's what you do. I can't even get upset. That's cool. That's what he likes to do. But that's not me. But at the end of the talk, I got up. I said, well, this goes without saying, but this is my last day here. I quit. I shook his hand. I thanked him for not firing my ass in the past 7 months because honestly, he should have so many times. Like, I left that job with only one write-up in 7 months of just not doing anything, which is just a testament to just like how many chances Larry has given me personally. I can't speak for everybody else, but for me personally, that just speaks how many chances that Larry has given me and how much he saw potential in me. That's pretty much all I can say. But I was never going to reach that potential because I just wasn't happy. So I left, I went home, I told my mom I quit, I gave her a hug, and I went back to playing Max Payne because that's what I wanted to do all day. But I'm not telling you to not go to retail because working with the right people, and that's just anywhere, working with the right people can make a job fun but tedious, but I would rather have it fun and tedious than boring and not liking my coworkers and tedious, and I'll probably quit. Because, you know, you learn things when you go to jobs, or like, oh, you learn life skills and you learn this and that and the third. But one thing I learned with the job is how important a sense of family is. And I've always, even if I was feeling bad, I would always come to work with a smile on my face. Not because I'm going into work, because God knows I hated that place. But I worked with people I liked. I worked with some really amazing women. I worked with some awesome men. Just the people I worked with in the past almost year have been just amazing people who I've just grown to love and adore because of just how awesome of people they were. Even though like I was the last one there, everybody was gone. Either they quit, moved on, got fired. Being the last one there kind of shattered that sense of family for me, and it made going to work even worse. Because I don't know, I like meeting new people, but I can keep it a buck. My personality is an acquired taste. Either you like it or you don't. And I was honestly really blessed. I had, I don't know, 7, 8 people in one place to like my acquired taste of a personality. So, I don't know. I don't know if they even watch my videos still. I know one does, which is cool. They know who they are. But from the bottom of my heart, thank you. You honestly, all 8 of you guys have made my job, well, technically my second job, but I'm gonna consider this my first job because I don't claim Burger King at all. But I just want to thank you guys for making my first job one of the best experiences I had in a long time. Because when I came to that job, I was in a very dark spot in my life. I didn't know what the fuck I wanted to do. I was just directionless. But every day coming into work, even though I didn't like my job, even though I didn't like the people who came into my job, I didn't like Bird Box, I didn't like I didn't like the woman that came in and just did some shady shit, try to get me and my boss fired. I didn't like a lot of things with my job. Customers, just remedial tasks that you had to do. Shit like that. But that comes with every job, so I can't complain. But I came in and you guys made my work experience one of the best things ever. And that's something I'll forever be grateful for. But overall, with a reflection of working 7 months at a Dollar General store, I'm not saying you have to be built different to work at a retail store. Not at all. But you have to have some really thick skin. You have to have patience. You have to have a lot of things. You have to have a lot of things go right, too. You have to have some really decent customers, even though everyone's going to steal. But let's just hope you don't have to find testosterone boosters hidden behind orange juice every other day. Or you find energy shots next to crackers and shit like that. Just making work hard. But working at retail was one of the most, let's say, bittersweet things I've ever had to do. Because any job is going to have its shit that's not going to be fun. That's every job. Even YouTube as a job, it's not going to always be rainbows and sunshine. But just retail in general, it's not too bad. Would recommend it. Wouldn't do it again. But 6 out of 10. But man, I'm going to miss that Dollar General, man. Everyone who worked there is gone. My last manager got fired a couple days ago. So I was the last one who I started the group of people I started working with, I was the last one there, which was ironic because I didn't do shit. I should have been fired a long time ago. But it's over now. And it's on to bigger and better things. Like, low-key a blessing I was able to have a job like that, then be able to quit it without burning a bridge, in my opinion. But that's it. That's the last page of a Diary of a Dollar General Cashier. Very underwhelming end because I didn't really do much with it. But on to new beginnings. On to new shit. On to better shit. But that's the video. You guys take it easy, but not too easy because that's when life gets hard. And be good, people. I'll see y'all niggas later. Peace.